Hello and welcome back to Frühling, our Let's Play series on FS22. We are at the penultimate episode of the series. We have one episode after this, and then we're done. We're done. Frühling is over. Right, I will run you through the plan as I feed this mix to the ladies. Might as well keep their production going up until we do sell all of our products, which will be like milk, eggs, the slurry not, because we have to buy the BJ, which I suppose we could do. Just seems a lot of excess sort of shuffling around to have to bring it all there. But my plan is to essentially, that should be fine. Let's have a look at everything. My plan is to go through the months rather quickly. Right, we do have to sell Ruby, and it looks like we have a new horse. Kesha? Right. It's a unique name for a horse, of course, but that's fine. Well, maybe it's fitting, I don't know. Ruby, however, does need to be sold, so we will pop down over there, actually, to our horses. Do you want to visit them? Hello. Hello there. Right, so the first thing we need to do is open the animal dialogue. We will sell all of them when the hay is gone, but for now we'll just sell Ruby. So we'll select to sell. Enjoy your new farm, Ruby. Brilliant. And then Edward will be next to be sold. And then eventually we will sell them all, like I say, when the hay is done. Because what I'll do with the rest of the hay is ferment it to silage and so on and so forth with the straw as well. We may put some more grain in because eggs are worth a lot. And yeah, there we have it. So that's essentially May. The next thing we need to do though is, oh, actually we should have a look at the sales. Blimey, look at that. Well, there's no, we literally have no reason not to. I feel like a Deutz deserves to be on the farm. We'll stick with the standard, of course. Not really necessary. The plate is fine. I will put it just on the back, though. That looks fantastic. Absolute, almost no reason to have this. But we're going to buy it. Because we have so much money, it doesn't matter. And as I say, it's nice to have a Deutz back on the farm. Oh yes, absolutely brilliant. So, oh wow, look at that. That's mental, that is. Here, I'm just gonna reverse to here and repair it very quickly. I know we're going to be selling it literally in the next episode, so I suppose it is a bit of a waste, but really not a problem. Right, well we'll see you back at the farm with our brand new tractor. Right, I just wanted to pull in here for a moment. This really nice little entrance to our field, and I just wanted to admire our potatoes. Look at our potatoes. There are thousands, millions, possibly more, I can't say for certain, but they look amazing. I suppose, yes, that it would have been nice to get 100% yield bonus by mulching, but no matter. Right. And this will really help towing the Flegel as well. It's only a few more horsepower than the Steyr, but no matter, and it was a good deal anyways. Right, and only 6 hours on. Perfect. What we're going to do now is we're going to head back to the farm and move on to June, which is the next month, of course, and then to July after that, because... And we will keep an eye on the animals and tend to things as we go very quickly, but I do want to progress to the harvest because it's going to take forever, and I'm very aware of that, and yeah, we'll see how the episode goes. Ideally the finale will be selling everything and kind of a wrap-up session in that regard, but it might be also harvesting still. We shall see. Right, we'll see you in June. Good morning and welcome to an absolutely gorgeous June. Right, very quick update for June is that the hungry Holsteins have eaten all of the food I gave them in May, which makes sense because that was literally a month ago. But I will give them some more because I might as well keep their milk production going. Yes, the silage I can sell, but I feel like milk is worth more. Yes, I'm wasting a bit with the slurry, but the milk is where it's at. Plus, of course, I will eventually be selling the Holsteins themselves. I will check. So the other barn has food yet, so I will probably wait. I'll bring another one here because I know they will definitely consume at least one more. I believe 45 new calves were born this month, so, or last month rather, so, or this month, one of the two. Right, so that's June, pretty well done. I will have a very quick check in the sales just to see what has arrived, and then we'll go from there. I reckon it's probably nothing we need. I mean, we literally don't need anything. But that's fine. Right, let us get this last load done, and then we'll be moving on to July. The horses also will be out of hay. They're not really... I'm not worried about earning money off the horses. I reckon just for the simplicity of it, I might sell them as well here once they're out of food, which is going to be by next month as well. So, right, we'll get this all sorted, and then we'll see you in July. Good morning and welcome to an absolutely gorgeous July. Right, as you can see, the potatoes are coming along absolutely swimmingly. Just incredible. I should have probably put my bees around here, to be honest. But right, speaking of animals actually, oh look at that, it's just beautiful. It rolls over the hill. Oh lovely, I can't wait to harvest this. And speaking of, we are going to go see the animals, because this is the last time we will be seeing them, unfortunately. The eggs here pretty much full, but their food is not. Same with all of the other animals. All of their food is all empty now. So I've taken the executive decision to sell all the animals. So they will be sold off to a lovely local farmer. He's very nice. He's taken them on. All of them. Taking the chickens, all the cows, all the Holsteins and the horses as well. Very nice indeed. Right, we do have to go to the animal dialogue menu to do that, so we'll very quickly go over here and we'll start with the chickens. I'll just show you very quickly as well all that we have. So we have the 15 Holsteins here and the 15 here, and we have a full pen. They've been full for many moons, long time. Many eggs they've produced. Here we have 200 it's nearly full, 220 I believe, but yes, we had the 45, big influx there, and then the horses. Right, so we'll start with the chickens, and we'll see if this is a very slow process, then we'll go through it fairly quickly. But right, we'll select all of them we can. Okay, I suppose we can just click a bunch. 45 of them. One cockerel. Nope. Let's try and get... Oh, 60. Blimey. Oh, there's so many of them. There's still 150 remaining, so we'll go to as many as we can. And sold. Right. So I don't think we earned very much from those chickens. Is that what we got today? About £2,000. £2,500 we sold the chickens for. Right, so that's that sorted. You know what I'll do actually is I will move around to all the other barns. I am curious though to know how much 15 Holsteins go for. Right, I will do this all in a very quick time lapse actually, just to get it all done. You can see it all happen in quick time, and then we'll move on. And there we have it. All the animals sold. That was bittersweet as well, actually, because, yeah, it was nice having all the animals round. Let's see what we did earn from them. £116,000 from all the animals. Their byproducts will be selling for a lot as well, so it's very good, very exciting stuff. I think July is done. We haven't checked the sales, but can't see... Right, that was in there in June as well. No, we don't need any of those things. I'm impulsively or otherwise. Absolutely incredible. Right, well, the only option next is August, and that's when we start potato harvest. So we'll see you then. Good morning and welcome to August. It is a beautiful morning. It is early. I wanted to wake up nice and early so we could get the harvest underway. I am very excited to finally use our massive grimmer here. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. But before we do, I just want to show you something very quickly. Right, so we do have 15, 13 and 7 all ready to harvest. Well, remove foliage, of course, and then, of course, it'll be ready to harvest after that. Right, I wanted to... So all the animals are gone. All the animals have been sold and moved on to other farms. Well, the one other farm. Very nice. I have since converted or started the fermentation process of hay and straw to become silage. What we will do with that is sell it. So we will still have one more massive silage selling session, as well as we have butter and cheese for days and cake. Ooh, that is very impressive. I really thought that it would be a lot more than that remaining. Well, if that's the case, I mean, we might as well crack out some bread as well. Might as well do. Right, I believe. Right, cake is storing. That is fine. Maybe what we'll do is very quickly just run down here and just shuffle a few pallets over so that we can come and collect them another time. Just a few, because it will take ages. Right. Come on, cake, we have potatoes to get ready. Thank you. Just a handful of them. Can we get 2 more? Because, yeah, you can see there's loads in there, loads of them. And then whatever doesn't get produced for cake will just be made into bread as far as flour goes. Right, okay, put these 2. And then we'll get everything that we can do sold. I haven't decided yet if it's going to be... Right, let's find the grimmer. I haven't decided just yet if it's going to be September that we sell everything, or if it's going to be December that we sell everything. But either way, right, I do actually want to go to field 7, which works out, because it is at the farther field, and we're in the right direction. Look at this machine. Unbelievable. Oh, I cannot wait. Let's see, can we actually get there, though? Right, that... Even with the fully articulated movement, both wheels turning, both axles steering, can we make it? Oh, we can do. Right. Well, we will make our way down to field 7 in our amazing machine. We have, oh my goodness, no sense of perspective whatsoever here. We have repaired it. I think I repaired it the day that I bought it, knowing that I would probably forget to repair it on the morning of harvest. So I'm very glad that I did that beforehand. And yeah, we're on our way, so we'll see you in field 7. Alright, well here is field 7. Right, we'll just get lined up here at the top of the field. Might as well do a bit of a headland, at least at the top here where the trees are, and just see how it kind of gets started. I can't say that I've ever used this machine. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh wow. Blimey. I feel like it's like Optimus Prime. It's gonna start walking around and just pick the potatoes up out the ground. Look at this. It's unbelievable. Right, I don't even know how to begin this. Oh, am I driving over my crop? Right, so it's not the widest, oh, there we go, header in the world, but for potatoes it sure is, I reckon. Now, we're not crushing any, are we? We are doing a good job. Oh no, I'm not. Strange. Oh, now they're collecting. Have I done something wrong? Oh no. Harvested. I feel like I've done something wrong. Oh no, there we are. Right, so that's worked then. Do I have to... Right, let's try this again here. So as I go... Right, it tops them. But it takes its time getting up the conveyor, is that all? Ah, there we go. Yes, that's all it is. It takes some time. I just felt like I was... Ah, yes, I see how it goes. So it's very... Okay, alright, okay, no worries. Can we fold that in? No, we can't. Alright. Right, just getting my bearings on how the massive potato harvester works. Let's get first... Oh, first person's actually a lot easier, I find. Hopefully it's working properly. This is quite something. That is a lot of potatoes, I reckon. It seems like a lot. Here, we'll get spun round somehow. Actually, we should probably go... Oh my. Very tight area here. Right, I will try and go down this way. Right, there we go. Oh my, this is amazing. Right, so this is actually... It's not that bad. The only problem... I mean, it's a bit slow. Granted, yes. There we go, got some lights now. It is a bit slow, yeah, but really, though, I mean, we're doing alright. I hope I'm getting the maximum width I can out of it. Yeah, it seems like 4 rows... No, 5 rows. Is it 5? Yes, it is. If I go over them properly, it's 5. Brilliant. Go back to first person for a bit. This is amazing. I'll do my absolute best not to have any missed bits, of course. But I don't know. I feel like by the time we've... Because the tyres are massive, so it must crush the potatoes. If I wasn't topping them and collecting them first, if I was just topping them and then driving over with massive wheels, it would destroy the crop. I'm more than certain of it. But if it's not doing that now, then that means we must be doing something right. Alright, see there I think I drove over the crop just a bit. Yeah, you can see the tyre mark in question. Once the headland's done, it'll be fine. Once we're going up and down the field, I mean, that's exactly what this massive machine's for, really. It's just massive potato clearing at a high scale. Unbelievable. Would be nice if the potato animation was a bit more animated, like more 3D animation, like with the planters and that. But it still looks good, though. It still looks very nice and impressive, very impressive, as far as a yield goes. Sorry, but that's with any root crop, I would imagine. Right, we'll get spun round here. We'll go. So what we'll do? Go back up. And then start going up and down the rows themselves. Oh, sorry, tree. And just see how we get on with that. Might do a mixture of... So, yeah, with this harvest, it is massive. So I might do a mixture of first person, third person, time-lapse, jump cuts, the usual. We'll see how it all goes down. But really, this is a massive job. As you can see, I have left the times on 1 times, which... Oh, I'm just seeing now we've got rain in the forecast. Oh no, I hope that's not... Oh, what's happened? Alright, too wide for the tree there. Go round. Oh, the whole unit is too wide for the tree. Alright, get that round. Oh, bloody tree. As I said, once the headland, although this is the closest tree to a field, I reckon. Is that like an invisible collision or something? There we are. And we'll carry on as you were. We'll probably start the time-lapse now, actually, because we are nearing the top bit of the field here. What we'll do, yeah, I'll do a couple headlands, because just turning around with this thing 1 time is quite a feat. So we'll crack on with it. I mean, we've got almost 13,000 litres of potatoes already, over half the thing, and we've only just now come to the full headland, so this will be a job. Alright, well, we've just filled the first time. We've filled up for the first time already. That's mental. There's going to be so many potatoes. I definitely underestimated this. I've done potatoes, but not like this. This is a bit mental. Right, we're going to... I'll shut the lights off. Wow, look at that. We can potato harvest well into the night. Actually, I'm going to put this to 5 times, because I would like to see the day progress as we progress. Potentially even... Oh no, we have rain coming. I don't know if that's good or not, for if we can harvest or not. Right, well, either way, what I'll do is I will head to the farm, because we have to hop into our brand new tractor, our Deutz Fahr 8280, and we will connect to... Oh, right. You know what? It's funny. I have forgot that I bought this big red trailer here. It's going to be a bit funny because I'm going to put the Deutz Fahr on the red trailer and I'm going to put the Steyr on the Fligel. So that should be quite funny. Right, we'll see you back down at field 7. Alright, pull up underneath and the potatoes will start to fall. Look at that. Oh, you know what? This might make a very nice thumbnail, actually. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, this is definitely one of the craziest harvests I've ever been a part of, to be honest. I reckon it is, at least. Could be wrong, but maybe we'll have to beat it in a future series of some sort. Right, so that is a third, blimey, a third of the trailer already filled with potatoes, and we have only just begun. So my plan, since I don't want to sell them now, and I reckon, I guarantee you it's the worst time. About £400, 403 is the worst possible price. So what we'll do, because it's everything else we have to sell, including milk and eggs. Well, eggs are November, but cake, bread, butter, cheese, all that is in January, essentially, is the best time. So what I'd like to do is, once we've completed the harvest, which I'm hoping to get done in this episode, but it's very highly likely it could, the tail end could be in the final episode, the finale. But I will try and get as much done as I can now. That way, for the final episode, we can pretty much just focus on selling items. I will probably have to dump the potatoes in the field here, just dump them somewhere, because I have no idea where I'm going to store them. I could put them in some sort of storage, something or other, but on the ground, I think will be absolutely fine. We can invest in a belt system that can help to pick them all up when it comes time to sell them. So we'll look into that once we're done. I suppose when that trailer is filled, we'll bring the Steyr down and just see how full it gets, because yeah, we're gonna have hundreds of thousands of litres of potatoes. It's gonna be mental. Right, we'll crack on with it. This is a very, very heavy trailer. I could barely brake there, even with the Deutz. I might have to go and get the man to pull this, because that's what we use to sell the all of the silage with. The other option is to get another trailer. I'm on the fence. I don't think there are probably root crop storage points or something that I could use, but I don't know. I don't mind having to pick it up off the ground with the belt. It's fine. This is essentially full. I will just move it up to here in case it does fill. Well, or at least closer to. Right, that is very heavy. Very, very heavy. Let's get in here and finish this row. Have I? There we go. Get as much of it as we can do. Right, well, yeah, I think the best course of action is to just keep doing what I'm doing with this particular trailer and that, and just find a nice place on the map, probably towards the end there near the road. I'll get the trailer dumped off, and I'll probably, in the meantime, stick this on a helper just to do something while I'm doing that. The other thing, I suppose at this point, because that was how many? 3 loads, and it's full, and we are almost done this field. Well, almost-ish. I was very tempted to lease some sort of other harvesting unit, whether it's another one of these or another of the others, but really I'm not too worried about that. I didn't realise that it wouldn't be all that bad. So I will dump this at the other side of the field and we'll see how that pile looks once we get there. Right, it does struggle a bit to get going, but I mean there's 70,000 litres of potatoes in there. You would expect it to struggle a little. This is probably what we'll be using to sell as well, unless somehow I find a much bigger trailer that I can hook up to the man. Oh no, should have been braking about 10 minutes ago. Look at that, look at that. Well, that's probably a perfect place to unload our potatoes. Wow, look at that. That is a mountain of potatoes. Alright, well we'll probably have another similar mountain like that after we complete this field. I reckon we won't fill this trailer at least, which is fine. I'm somewhat surprised, because this pile's about 70,000 litres of potatoes, and I don't know, maybe another 30,000, 25? Let's see, how many did we get from that? Ah, that's not bad. 4,800, just about 5,000. So yeah, we'll probably get another 25-ish, and we'll clean up these bits as well. So really, it's just about cracking back on with it, really. Because we do have field 13 and 15 as well. And, well, we'll just crack on with potato harvest. Well, there we have a very bare field 7. Just going over where the helper that I used for 2 seconds missed. I'll tidy up what I can do. I reckon it's just this bit, maybe down there, and then whatever, while I'm up here I'll get these sections. And then as you can see, our massive pile is right there. So I will add to it with what I have here. I am hoping that field 13 and 15 are nice to me as well. This one was very good as far as the yield is concerned, mostly because of how well fertilized everything was, to be honest. Played a big part in it, I reckon. Right, so what we'll do is we'll dump off what we have here, and then this will end episode 99, the penultimate episode, as I've said. Wild, absolutely mental, this whole harvesting with potatoes thing, but it's good fun, actually, lots of fun. So we'll just dump this into this pile. Now I reckon the belt system will work absolutely flawlessly with this. It'll be perfect, and then we can load this trailer up as well when the time comes, of course, to sell, which will be in December or January. I have to double check, but that will be in episode 100, along with the rest of the harvesting. We still have yet to harvest fields 15 and 13. I will show you very quickly. 13 here and 15 there. 7 is done. It was quite the job. You can see a bit here is remaining, but I'm not too fussed about. Just under 1,000 litres of potatoes, not a problem. Right, well that does end quite a hectic episode 99, so we will see you in the next one. Very, very excited to wrap up the harvest. And do you have any guesses? Can you guess how many thousands of litres of potatoes will we have in total? I guess we'll find out in episode 100, which is the next and final episode of the series. Right, so as always, thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.